Okay. Orientation is locked. Rotate device back. Why? Why rotate it? Anyway, what is wrong with my screen? The orientation is fine. I don't understand why YouTube is like this. Alright guys, this is supposed to be a horizontal orientation, so let me know, are you seeing this vertical or horizontal? Let me know. Are you seeing this vertical or horizontal? Because it's supposed to be horizontal. You know, is it like, is it sideways or something? I'm on a 12-second delay, so I'm just waiting for people to respond. We'll see. Maybe it won't even, maybe it'll just show up as a black screen. I'm not really sure. Let me know, folks. Let me know. Steve says looks good. Okay. That's strange. I don't know why my screen is like, please rotate it back. Like, I don't know why. Like, why? It looks fine. Hopefully it doesn't, like, mess up the rest of the live stream. Okay, well, cool. Anyway, so hello, folks. We're here in New Orleans. And, yeah, this is the final full day that I get here. And so, basically, let's walk around Jackson Square here. We're in, like, the central hub of the French Quarter. But, let's see. Maybe we'll walk over by Café du Monde or something. But today, Chris and the others went to the World War II Museum, and yes, originally I was going to go, but I have a lot of stuff I still need to film, and I haven't gotten the chance, and I won't get the chance after the World War II Museum. So I decided to stay behind and do the recording that I needed to do in the French Quarter in order to give you guys the maximum amount of videos possible. And as much as I do enjoy learning about World War II, I'm not as big a fanatic about it as the others. So I decided to stay behind. But yeah, so we're just walking down walking down Decatur Street. Here's a mule. Hello. Elvis? Oh, hello, Elvis. Aw. Oh my gosh. So cute. Oh, I like this one. Purple is my favorite color. Look, all purple.
Why'd you have a one ass and all ass? Copy with my sister.
So across the street is Café du Monde, most famous coffee and beignet shop in New Orleans. Also the oldest. There we are. Let's see if I can zoom in. Yeah. Real busy today. Busiest I've seen it since we got here, actually. A line forming, although of course it famously has lines that go way down the street, but today the line is maybe about half as long as I've ever seen it, on photo at least. Trying to zoom out here. Zoom out, there we go. Alright, so somebody says, never been to New Orleans, maybe one day. Yeah. Here's the Pontalba buildings, known for, oh, I forget her name, but her last name being Pontalba. She had these buildings constructed, and they were the first apartment buildings, like purpose-built apartment buildings in the United States. And they still do, the upper floors still serve as apartments today. So pretty cool. For those of you who are joining this live stream for the very first time, you've never seen my videos before, normally I don't live stream from my phone, ever. So I don't own a stabilizer, and the YouTube app, which is a really horrible app, does not allow my phone's internal stabilization to work. So there is no stabilization, and if the image is pixelated or grainy or anything like that, that's because of the YouTube app, not my phone, and I don't have control over making it 4K or HD or anything like that. So once again, I pretty much never ever live stream from my phone. So this will be the last live stream I do in New Orleans. So there's really no opportunity for me to buy a stabilizer or use a third-party app or anything like that. We're just going to kind of walk through New Orleans, absorbing the atmosphere. I'm walking as smoothly as I can, but the ground is very uneven everywhere. Okay. Sniper, it's hard to, it's like the sunlight is on my phone, so I can't read very well, but somebody says the hurricane is still in Florida. Is it really? I thought it had left yesterday. So that is Presbyterian on the right, and in the middle of the screen is St. Louis Cathedral. It's funny because the Spanish built this Presbyterian building. Well, they built all three of these buildings here. The Spanish built it in Greek Revival, and then from Greek Revival, oh, no, I'm not interested, thank you. So they built it in Greek Revival, and let's see, and then Lady Pontalba went and added a third floor with a French mansard roof with dormers. And so what you got is this mixture of architecture where you've got the Spanish replicating Greek Revival with a French roof. I always find that kind of stuff interesting about New Orleans. Sorry, there's like bugs and stuff landing on me, and then there's people trying to sell me stuff. If you ever get bothered by people here in New Orleans trying to sell you something, sometimes they just walk up and, like this guy a few minutes ago walked up, tried to put bracelets on me, and you think, oh, how nice, but in actuality what he's going to do is put bracelets on you and then say, okay, give me money. So I just went, nope, not interested. So we're walking down Charter Street towards the north side of the French Quarter. Sorry, the stabilization is really bad, and my hand jiggles every time I walk, so trying to hold the camera as steady as I can. But then that means I have to walk really, really slow. Is there really only 3 people watching? Jeez. I would have thought more people would. RDMD, I can't read that. At first glance, I thought you were streaming from New Orleans Square in Disneyland. No. Although I will say that me and my friends have said quite often that there's times where we walk around and it feels like we're at Disneyland. Honestly. It's wonderful. Pedicab. I like this building. Redmond, okay, I see. Dwayne Collins says, picture looks good. Thanks for taking us along. I do enjoy New Orleans. You're welcome. Michael says, Alex, I like your videos. Please check. Oh, jeez. Let's go ahead and move on from that. I don't know if you're a bot and you just are like posting a link or something or trying to get people, whatever, but I don't like when that happens in the chat. I was speaking to somebody else, by the way. Somebody who posted something in the chat about finding God and all that. Oh, thanks, Redmond. Hello, Mark. How's it going? We're in New Orleans. Jeez, more bot activity. What in the world? Why can't I select that? Do I have any of my, what do you call them? My moderators in the chat? Is there any moderators in the chat? I don't see anybody. Not any of my moderators. Hey, Jeffrey. So we're just walking along. Wow, I have even less viewers than normal. Jeez. What happened? I figure we'll go along Bourbon Street because there is a building I really wanted to film with my camera. It's the old Absinthe House. And it's got an interesting little architectural feature, and it's pretty much like the last thing I wanted to film before leaving New Orleans. So I figured, why not bring you along with me? So, please, guys, feel free to comment. I'll read it. If it's something I can respond to, then I will. Mark says everyone's probably at work. Maybe, but what time is it? It's 11. No, it's not too early. Usually, with my channel, I don't get people like a lot of the people that I get who watch my videos around this time. They're like they're from different time zones, and in their time zone, it's not really work. So this street's nice. This is between Charters and Royal, and there's this cool little neighborhood here. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's gonna be pixely, but you know what? You'll have to bring that up to YouTube. That's YouTube's problem. The YouTube app doesn't allow my phone to use the full HD that I can use. Instead, it forces people to watch my live streams in 720. So that's the YouTube app. And yeah, I'm just as mad about it as everybody else. Nobody wants to watch a live stream in 720. They want to watch it in 1080. This is the I keep forgetting the name of this house. Why can't I just remember it? Madame John's Legacy. Sorry, there we go. It came to my brain. Madame John's Legacy is undergoing a complete refurbishment. But it's looking nice. It's looking nice. The work's going on well. So, Madame John's Legacy, folks. It's an example of French colonial architecture, something which is rare in the French Quarter, believe it or not, because of the fact that that a lot of it burned down in 1788, about the same year that the Madame John's Legacy was constructed. So, I love the architecture here. Oh, that cab looks like a police car. Alright. Let's cross the street. Oh, I found the Cornstalk Fence Hotel. Okay, I found a few hotels that I actually wanted to get footage of. So maybe I will go down this street real quick. So Mark, even if you adjust it to 1080, it doesn't actually show up in 1080. I don't believe. I think it still shows up in 720, even though it says 1080 on it. So, unless it really does show up really high definition to you guys, I don't know. If it does, then that's great. I'll tell people to start doing that. But as far as I understand it, you can switch it to 1080, but it'll still show up in 720. Cornstalk Fence Hotel. The reason why this building is famous is because of its cast iron cornstalk fence. Exactly what it sounds like. They look like ears of corn. Alright, so right next door is the Andrew Jackson Hotel. And it was, well, what stood before it was a building that was the first governmental building in Louisiana. Let me see if I can, there's a plaque that I can read that'll give accurate information. Let's see. So, Andrew Jackson Hotel. Here we go. Site of the first U.S. District Court. In 1792, the Spanish colonial government built a boys' public school on this site. After Louisiana Purchase, it served as the first United States District Court of Louisiana. And in 1815, after the Battle of New Orleans, Andrew Jackson was fined $1,000 for contempt of court in a dispute following his refusal to lift martial law before confirmation of peace was received. The old building was demolished in 1888 when this building was constructed. So, let's go across the street to get a better view of it. We'll turn around. There we go. Cool. Now let me get my actual camera out of my pocket and oh, I better do this before the mule comes, because this will be a really cool shot. Come on, come on, come on. Morning, everyone. So here comes the mule. Hello.
Yeah. To my right, the beautiful cornstalk fence.
So.
That is the cornstalk fence.
And then Cornstalk Fence Hotel over here. I think I need to walk over here to get a better view of it. The building is too and then a view of the Andrew Jackson.
Oh no!
Alright, now I'm going to put my camera away so I can continue the live stream. Alright. Why not keep going this way? You know, this way down down Royal Street is actually really nice. Let's see. Alex needs more New Orleans iced tea. I've been drinking a lot of water, that's for sure. So, sorry, I feel kind of low energy today. I think it's just been all the walking we've been doing these past couple days here in New Orleans. All the energy's just been zapped out of me, just completely pulled out of me. So. Let me get back on the curb here. Almost tripped. Alright. I'll go to the street corner here. I wish there was a bench or somewhere I could sit. So there's a old school on that corner. Old building over here. This building has the same color scheme as the Lalaurie mansion, but it's not the Lalaurie. So there we go. Mark says, where's Shiloh? Shiloh's mom, Joe and Chris. They went, well, okay. My dad, Joe, is he's in the hotel. He's very sick. He suddenly overnight just got the flu. It just so quickly just got the flu. And so he's not joining us, but Chris, Martina, and Shiloh, they all went to the World War II museum without me. I asked to stay behind because I wasn't as interested in that museum as everything else, but also because I had a lot more stuff to film, and I really, really needed the time to come through the French Quarter and film a bunch of different buildings to make more videos. You know, if I go to the World War II museum, I can make one video out of that. And that museum takes the whole day. But if I stay here in the French Quarter, I can just keep filming more buildings and gathering more footage. And then from that, I can make even more videos. Plus, you know, have you ever just like, I don't know, you visited a park or something, and you're like, you know what, I'd like to come back to this park just by myself and just wander around in the quiet and, you know, take in the atmosphere. And that's kind of how I felt. I was like, you know, this is wonderful, but I wonder what it's like to be by myself and just absorbing, you know. That's how I felt the first time I ever got a Disneyland annual pass. That was years ago though, but the first time I ever got a Disneyland annual pass, I thought, oh, this is going to be awkward. I'm going to be by myself and it's going to look weird, like some random adult just walking around Disneyland by himself. And I'm sure some people think that I was some awkward person by myself at Disneyland, but I will say that being able to go by myself allowed me to really absorb the atmosphere and appreciate it in different ways that I couldn't do when I had other people with me. You know, I was interacting with them and talking and stuff, but here I can just, you know, be in my head and absorb the atmosphere around me. So it's great. And I know the World War II Museum is fantastic. Believe me, I know. But I just really felt like I didn't want to go. I felt like I was going because everybody wanted me to go. And so my heart wasn't really in it. I was like, I like learning about World War II to an extent, but I don't think that I could spend a whole day in a museum about World War II. So, alright. Where am I going? We're in the more residential part of the French Quarter, so it's very quiet. This is where people live. They have their houses and stuff, so you still get some tourists walking around just enjoying the atmosphere, but as you can tell, it's very quiet, and I love it. I love it, absolutely love it. So I think I'll keep walking down that way, show you guys the Lalaurie Mansion. Then I'll switch over to Bourbon Street because I still gotta get video of the old Absinthe House. That's the last place I wanted to really capture some footage. I don't know if you guys have been chatting. Let me see. Hope you do have a time to have some point. Yeah, well, this is my last full day in New Orleans. Oddly enough, I actually already purchased a ticket to the World War II Museum. So that $36 is going to go to waste. I purchased the ticket this morning thinking I was going to go, but we walked to Cafe Beignet to have breakfast. And on the way there, it felt like my feet were hurting. Just felt like I was walking on knives. And I told myself, I'm like, I cannot foresee myself spending all day slowly walking through a museum on these, these feet. It's killing me. So, so I decided to skip on that. And I know, yes, I'm walking through the French Quarter on my own feet, but to be fair, I did spend like a good 30 minutes in Jackson Square resting my feet. So here comes another carriage with a mule. Some would say that those mules are like a tourist trap. They're like, oh, they get you with the price, and it's just a mule ride. But how many people can say that they took a carriage ride through a neighborhood that dates back to the 1700s? I mean, who can really say that? So it's, if you get the chance to take a carriage ride, do it. I definitely would have. Oh, I skipped over this house. I pointed the camera at it, but I didn't explain why. This house, oh, look at the sun glare. Oh my goodness. Can I get rid of the glare? Oh. All right. This is the Gallier house. Now there's cars passing by. This is the Gallier house, built by the architect who designed many of the buildings here in the French Quarter. So this is his own house. We toured it yesterday, took a lot of photos. They don't allow video, so we took a lot of photos. Beautiful house. If you ever get a chance to walk around the Gallier house, it's $17 per person. I know that's kind of a steep price, but it's beautiful, and it's kept, the interiors are kept the way that a mansion dating back to the 1800s would have looked. So it's absolutely beautiful. And then next door is the Lalaurie Mansion, or at least the site of the Lalaurie Mansion, because the building sitting here today is not the original Lalaurie Mansion, although this building dates back to the 1800s. Hey, what's up?
Hey man, you filming that building?
I am, yeah.
You might see something in that picture when you finish.
Oh, really?
No, yeah, I'm serious.
Like a ghost or something?
Yeah,
I heard sometimes you can see like a face in the windows.
You gotta come at night.
Yeah.
You can sometimes see a motherfucker on top of the building.
Oh, really?
It's like a, you ever heard of a, it's like a, it's just a form, but it's three-dimensional like that.
Yeah. Kind of like a shape, like an apparition.
Apparition.
Apparition, yeah. Yeah.
Where you from here?
Yeah, I'm from Oregon.
Y'all got a lot of spirit ghost places in Oregon?
Oddly enough, no, we really don't. There's like maybe one or two places you can find like ghost stories and stuff, but
Was your house haunted growing up?
growing up, no. But I will say that when I first moved to Oregon, the apartment I had was very, very haunted.
It was?
Yes, it was. It was kind of scary.
That is nice.
Yeah.
Every house I lived in New Orleans has been haunted.
Really?
I was a child, except for the one now.
What neighborhoods have you lived in?
In this neighborhood, Shelby Ward, 6 Ward, my grandmother's they all grew up in this little area. And coming up as a child, my mom would see stuff and have a blue. You could see when we'd come home from school, she'd be blue because something had terrified her.
Oh, wow.
One time something slapped me. I had a handprint on my back. It was 2 hands on the side of my hand. And nobody was in the room with me and my mom. She didn't get me.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have anything like that happen to me,
Yeah.
but
Good thing happened to us. A vacuum cleaner that didn't work for years and years, because we used to play with it as children, right? We cut the cord off and all that. It came on and saved our lives because the house was on fire.
oh, wow.
It went off for like at least 2 minutes. All of us were asleep. My brother left a pot on the stove. And now it's fire. The stove was on fire. Exactly what went off, we died. And it went on. And I said, what the hell? She cut the vacuum on. I said, hold up, this shit don't work.
Yeah.
That year over. I don't let me go. Everybody woke up. Was able to get out.
Oh, jeez.
The house tug got burned bad too.
So the house was completely burned to the ground?
Almost.
Oh, almost. Oh, wow. Jeez, that's scary.
Yeah. That was dangerous though. There's a difference between them, really.
Yeah.
It's dark and still. And dark. And now, the other day, my cousin was barbecuing. He lives in Atlanta. And he sent the video. There's an orb flying around the camera in my backyard.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some people have cameras, it's like a doorbell.
Yeah.
And there's an orb flying around. Next thing you know, something pushes him. You can see it pushing. And he moves, he turns, runs back towards the door. And he had went to put the grill out because the kids were running out and out. And you could see a fucking silhouette of something going in and out of him.
Oh, that's scary.
Oh,
Oh, man.
and he felt it.
And you said you got that on camera?
Yes, he got it on film.
Oh, my God.
That's how I knew spirits really do transform from people to people. Because it came in him and went out his back and they were shot up into the. You can see almost the bottom part never has legs though. When it's moving, it's always like Casper the Ghost. It's real though.
Yeah.
But the top is almost sometimes it could be human form or whatever. Some real
Jeez.
shit, bro.
Yeah, I need to change my pants after seeing that.
Yeah. I would move out.
Yeah, me too.
There's a guy across the street from my old lady, street up. And he walks out there normal. The kids like, what, 17, 18? No, yeah, about 18. He says, yeah, man, I can't get no rest. The little boy keeps messing around. I can't help he goes to bed. I said, what little boy? You don't have to chill. There's something. I said, there's a boy. I keep hearing back there, bouncing the ball around and shit, giggling.
Oh, man.
I said, yeah. He said, yeah, man, don't bother me. No, I said, okay. Have a nice day. Somebody follow you and follow me somewhere.
Yeah.
Up the street, there's a girl, close to a friend of mine house, upstairs in that back room.
Mm-hmm.
There's something up there. kids are terrified of doing it.
Did they ever describe what was up there?
Little boy and little children.
Ooh,
Yep. Bouncing the basketball around. Open the doors.
across the boards.
It
Jeez.
never comes out of that section scene back there.
Man, that's scary.
It is scary. But there's a lot of dark stuff that happens in New Orleans. That maybe like energy just hung around, you know?
I think so, yeah. I think there's a lot of energy here. People lived here for hundreds of years, leaves behind a bunch of, people's soul, their heart, soul, their energy. Sometimes good, sometimes bad.
You know, just speak right here.
Mm-hmm.
It runs all the way to Broad, I passed that. But that turns into Bayou Road.
Oh, yeah.
The oldest fucking street in New Orleans. Yeah, somebody told me the word. I was like, yeah, but the Indians used to walk. There was no sea level. It was all just swamps and shit down here.
Yeah, I heard about that there was like a trail. And so this was it. Yeah.
This is connected to it. And they would take this to the river. The river is the high point in New Orleans is in the French Quarters. Everything else is low. That's why it floods so much outside.
Yeah.
They already knew what it was, and so the settlers, they followed the Indians to see what the fuck them. They got these trails and roads, so I would want to follow the roads than to be in the jungle brush,
Yeah.
And so I guess they fucked the Indians up and took their shit and made roads out there. What could you do?
Yeah, this one goes all the way to Bayou St. John, is that right?
Yes,
Yeah.
right, correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's pretty
cool.
Well, it's interesting. They call it Governor Nichols Street. I don't know who that is.
Governor, I think he was the governor of New Orleans back in, I don't know. But you're right, I had to look that up.
Yeah.
Governor. There's a lot still. I've been here, I'm 51. There's a lot I don't know about now. I'm still, when I come out here, my dad worked out here all his life, had his waiter, and he's passed on. I still come out here and just look at shit because it's so peaceful sometimes.
It really is, especially this part. There's less tourists.
Yes.
So it's very quiet, and you can hear the birds,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're like me. I like to get away from all of it. You can actually feel the presence of it's peaceful,
Yeah. Well, a lot of people really appreciate this city, like I obviously don't live here, but I walking around it, I appreciate it so much. I think.
I love it, man. It makes you. I live in the hood.
Yeah.
Outside of this area, man, it could be dead everywhere outside New Orleans. There's nothing going on. You don't even see a person. Come on. I don't care what time it is. Somebody's gonna be out here. Talking. This area is the money maker for New Orleans. This is the economic engine right here. This area. For all of the city.
Yeah.
Yeah. I met a guy from Germany. I mean, you meet people from all over the world. He's a good friend of mine. We became good friends. He passed the German bar exam, and he was taking the Louisiana bar exam.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So he had moved here?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He was trying to get to be a lawyer.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he's a great guy. Man. Very fucking smart. If I ever need a lawyer,
right? Especially if you know one.
Yeah.
Well, man, it's great talking to you. I'm gonna get going.
All right,
Can I shake your hand?
Yes.
Yeah, all right, man. It's good to meet you.
Nice to get a dollar on you, man. I'm trying to get me a harmonica.
Yeah.
Harmonica's broken. I'll show it to you.
Yeah. Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, it's broken.
Yeah, I need the top. No, at the music factory, they're $8. I'm just trying to gather it up. I can't even make no money.
I'd give you something, but I was on Bourbon, and you know where Rouse's is?
Yeah.
So I was right outside Rouse's. There was a nice man, sitting down, and he really could use a meal. I gave him my last $5.
Don't worry about it.
But
I'll get it. It's good talking to you, man.
Yeah, it's good talking to you too.
They're trying to find the ghosts and things.
Yeah.
Sometimes at night. I've seen them walking the streets already.
I
I've
bet-
actually been pushed by a few of them, you know. A lot of people tell me they get pushed out there at night.
yeah,
It's been over 10 people told me that. I said, it must be true. Something's pushing them down.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's got to be.
this whole area is haunted. But, you know, as I was proving the fact that the spirits do transfers when I seen that video. So now, in the daytime, I'm like, well, you know,
Yeah.
I ran into somebody and damn, I feel like cursing them. Son of a, maybe because, you know,
I think
you
so
gotta
too.
watch,
Someone did curse me out. It was I was like, okay. All right, see you too. That was a nice guy. So I'm gonna try to find that absinthe house that I said I was gonna find. Sorry I stood around for so long. It was actually kind of cool talking to that guy and hearing his stories, and and he's a local, so he's talking about growing up and stuff. It was good. It was good. All right. Linda says happy Halloween. Oh, happy Halloween, Linda. That's right. It's coming up. I keep forgetting it's October. I mean, there are some buildings here that are already decorated for Halloween. So I don't know how in the world I keep forgetting, but there's this one building, I want to say on Toulouse Street, that is decorated for Halloween. Very cool looking.
did they already put our names down for
So,
it looks like we checked wanting to see all these, so this will be the hour. Yes.
Are we gonna wait for the vehicle?
Yeah, I guess so. It's probably gonna be waiting for the go where far.
all right, so I'm pretty sure I'm way past the absinthe house, but that's okay. I'll walk back and try to get it on the way back. Okay, somebody, Mike, I think, it's hard to read in the sunlight. Mike says, thank you, Alex. I've really enjoyed watching your New Orleans videos. Have you walked past the Andrew Jackson Hotel? 5 years ago, I caught an orb outside of it. Actually, yeah, before I was talking to that guy a few minutes ago, I had just walked past the Andrew Jackson Hotel, put it on the live stream. So people who were watching a few minutes ago got to see it. And I also just filmed it with my other camera, the actual camera. And that might make its way into a little fun fact segment of a video. So, what's this? It's an old walkway. So sometimes between these houses, they have these courtyards. And I can see a beautiful courtyard of bamboo back there. Real beautiful. Real beautiful. So try not to disturb anybody that lives there, because this is the residential section of the city. So, even though tourists still walk by and stuff, this is an area where we should try to respect people's noise levels, acceptable noise levels. So this should be Bourbon right here. And I think we'll even walk past the old, what's it called? Lafitte's Tavern. You guys have probably heard of Lafitte's Tavern. So we'll probably walk past that. Wow, look at this house. The Quarter Master is what it's called. The Quarter Master. You know, this house deserves a photo. Let me see. Let me get my other camera out. Martin from Ireland. Hello, Martin. All right, let me... Sorry, I'm like trying to hold my phone while pulling out my camera, because I want to take a quick little video snippet. Sorry, the live stream is going to look a bit awkward for a second while I get the other camera out. It's an Osmo Pocket 2. And then I'm going to rotate this around. Okay, that's good. Yeah, this is Bourbon. Okay, I just saw the street sign. That's good. I remember what I said at the beginning of the live stream. Named after the Bourbon family, not the bourbon drink. The influential Bourbon. Oh, someone on a bicycle? No. Excuse me. There we go. Beautiful houses with their lovely porches. Now, I asked about the what do you call them? The shutters. Most of the time you see the shutters on the front of the buildings always closed down. It was like that even in the 1800s. Oh, sorry. Thank you. It was like that even in the 1800s. Because a lot of these houses were designed so when the guests would come, you would greet them really at the other end of the house because, well, like, here's a good example, for instance. If I turn the camera this way, this is a garage, but what this would have been was a carriage entrance. So the carriage would take you to what we would call the back of the house, but actually the back of the house was considered the front. That's where the garden was, that's where the courtyard was, and that's where they greeted their guests. But the front of the house was really always shuttered, just like this. And we're coming up on Lafitte's Tavern. I can see it up ahead. I'm gonna need to stop soon to drink some water or something. You know, this seems like a good spot right here. Oh yeah. Hopefully I'm not bothering nobody. And just drink some water. Where's my... Or some Gatorade. I got some Gatorade because, you know, you gotta replenish the salts and sugars. I'm gonna need to buy more water soon too. I'm almost out, see? I know this isn't the most exciting live stream, but I'm having fun, so I hope you're having fun. Let's see. There we go. That water's donezo. Alright, says I got 18 viewers. Is everybody just hanging out, or is anybody asking questions? I don't know if the chat just stopped on its own or something, I don't know, but if you got questions, feel free to ask them. So, this is an example of how they do security here. If you have a wall like this, they'll put crushed glass on top so no one dare try to cross over it, or you get scratched up, cut, and impaled on all that glass. So you see a lot of that sometimes around the quarter. And there's Lafitte's Tavern on that corner over there. And to those people who paid for Tier 4 of the donation and specifically requested a postcard, I sent the postcard here at the French Quarter Postal Emporium. So Jeffrey and Sarah, I sent your postcard here. I don't know that it'll show up as any kind of special stamp or anything. I can't promise that, but It was sent from here in the French Quarter. So, I love that building back there behind the tavern. So Lafitte's Tavern, it's said to have been owned by the pirate Jean Lafitte, though I think it was just one of many businesses that he owned. It wasn't just like his only business, but it wasn't a tavern at the time. It was a blacksmith shop, and they say that it's one of the oldest buildings, well, actually one of the oldest buildings in the entire United States, and that it survived all this time because people specifically went and saved it from the fires. But the tour guide that we had said that in actuality, at the time, nobody lived next to the blacksmith shop because, well, as you can imagine, there was tons of smoke and all kinds of gases coming off from working the iron. And so no one would have wanted their house next to that at the time. So in actuality, when the fire came, it just kind of skipped over the house because there was nothing around it to burn. So it created almost an unintentional firewall.
And after his death, there's stories about people seeing him inside this bar. Sometimes in the fireplace, sometimes people smell cigar fumes, and then sometimes people will feel the hand of a thief on their front. They can leave our bar.
You can kind of see the old Spanish sign there. I'm going to hold the camera as still as I can. It says Calle de Bourbon. So that's the name of the street back when the Spanish had control of the French Quarter. You know, I don't see anybody adding any new comments. I wonder if my YouTube app is not showing me the latest comments. It's weird. Or maybe people are just enjoying the view. Is there anybody here still watching? Can you type in the chat, just say, I'm here or something like that? I just want to make sure that nothing's broken on my end. Some people are just here to relax and watch the views. We'll see. It's a nice house. Cool. It's a cool looking building. It's got the wooden balconies. Oh, I ate here last night. This is Nola Po' Boys, you guys. You gotta get their All That Jazz Po' Boy. I kid you not. If you come here to New Orleans and you want a po' boy, get the All That Jazz Po' Boy. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. That's the wrong place. Not All That Jazz. What's it called? We got the shrimp and oyster po' boy. I'm sorry. All That Jazz is a different po' boy place. Get this one. Nola Po' Boys. They got shrimp and oyster po' boys. So definitely come here, get food from here. We got gumbo as well from here. The gumbo was fantastic. Yeah, really, really great food, you guys. Yeah, I got mixed up there. The All That Jazz Po' Boy was from a different po' boy shop, but the one we had here was our favorite. So pretty much anything you can order from the Nola Po' Boy shop is just great. Beautiful view. still not getting any new comments in the chat, so I think there's something wrong with my chat. I'll stop somewhere, figure out what's wrong with the chat. Maybe I can stop here, I don't know. Just a quick sit. Just a quick sit to figure out what's wrong. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Ah, yeah, my chat was sitting here. Alright, here we go. I'm going all the way back. Okay, so I've got people saying, oh wow, take care of those feet. I've had foot issues for years. About to... Wild Sonic says about to go to sleep. That's funny. Aaron says, what's been your best experience so far? Best experience... best experience... There's been so many. You know, honestly, my favorite part is just walking the quarter. Honestly, because I'm such an architecture fanatic. I love looking at all the old houses, and they're all so different from one another. Just so different. So, you know, I've actually just enjoyed walking around. You know? Trying to think if there was like a museum or something I went to that specifically stood out to me. I mean, the Gallier house was so great. I feel like I'm back where I started. I'm gonna have to use a map or something. Finally old. Oh, I'm too tired. Searching. So cool. Oh, almost tripped there. Now let me try to get back to some comments. Alright. Linda says, hanging out, eating breakfast. Ocho says, wouldn't barbed wire or spikes be easier? So for the top of the walls, some people do have barbed wire and spikes. And the spikes actually work pretty well. The hotel I'm at, they have spikes along the walls. But glass is actually better than barbed wire because barbed wire can be cut with wire cutters. So you can just cut barbed wire and move it to the side. So glass is better because, you know, you work so hard and you remove one piece of glass and you still have 100 more. So what street is this? This is Orleans. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need a map. Oh, jeez. U-turn. Trying to think. And man, I'm just tired. Like I'm like wandering aimlessly at this point. I'm just exhausted. Where is this Absinthe House? Utu says, for the tier 4 viewers, do they get a better quality video? Because this is fuzzy as hell. So once again, you can blame the YouTube app. The YouTube app refuses to let my phone record in high definition. It's not my phone. My phone can record in high definition just fine. It's the YouTube app won't let it. Tier 4 donors get their own private videos. And the videos are not filmed with my phone. They're filmed with an actual camera designed for filming videos. So they also get, well, a lot of other perks. I have a whole thing about it. It's too late to donate anyway, because the final day of donation was October 6th. So it's too late. Trying not to get run over. Starting to think the old Absinthe House is actually way down there by Canal, because I started almost near Canal and never found it. I don't like Bourbon Street around this time. This is when they start opening the bars and stuff. And it's just too darn loud. But that air conditioning feels great.
Bottom line, that's what it's doing, slowing it down.
Oh great, I'm gonna get all kinds of copyright strikes from this music going on right now. I'm gonna try to talk over it so I don't get all kinds of copyright strikes. Oh my god. Oh Lord, this is so crazy. Oh gosh, it's playing here too? Oh no, never mind, okay, I'm just hearing it from somewhere else. I'm gonna try to get past all this music. I'm looking for the Absinthe House people. So music. And it's just gonna get louder over there. Okay, you know, I'm gonna go to the next street over. There's too much music playing all at once. I can't even. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna stop my search for the Absinthe House because I'm pretty sure it's over by Canal Street, and I don't have the energy to walk that far just to have to walk all the way back. So I think what I'll do is I'll find a spot where I can end the live stream and then go look for more water or juice or something. I've got a little bit of Gatorade to hold me over, but I need to find more water and stuff. So we're on Toulouse Street. So, sorry, I need to read comments, but my hands are full and I'm just walking and I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. I need to find a spot to sit or something. Dauphine. So, okay, I know where I am. Alright, I should stop so I don't get too far away from any kind of convenience store or something. Oh, okay. Let's read some comments real quick. Otao says, no, it's not YouTube. I've seen so many live videos that are 4K and gorgeous. It is the YouTube app. It does not work well with my phone. You know how they do it? I can tell you how they do it if you don't believe me, because I've done it. They use a third-party app, okay? They use a third-party app, they turn it on, and it connects to YouTube. I've done that before, and it produces really beautiful 4K videos. Problem is that when I use those apps and I press end live stream, it doesn't fully end the live stream. I've had that problem. It's like some kind of glitch because I still have the app on my phone. And I stopped using the app because if I'm away from home and I don't have a computer around to end the live stream manually on the computer, then the live stream will just keep going till my phone, you know, I have to turn it off or something. And I didn't want to do that. So that's how they do it. They use a third-party app. And this is the best I can do for this live stream. So sorry. I always try to deliver the best quality I can, but it was one of those situations where I really couldn't do it. So all right. Let's see. Reading comments, sorry. There's a lot of negativity, my goodness. Try to chill out, people.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. And if you do hear that you are headed
Linda, yeah, I saw the troll. Thing is, I can't do anything about it. I've tried, believe me. That's why I need my moderators here, but because I've... Oh, great, it works when I highlight you, but it doesn't work when I highlight them. Yeah. He's got some kind of thing on his... He's got some kind of thing on his, YouTube is favoring him, so I can't ban him. I can ban everybody else but him. So, Mark says, how many more days are you staying? I'm not staying any more days. This last day. So, yeah. Sorry, I was having fun until that troll came on here. Just ruins the vibes, you know. You got these good vibes going, just having fun, just walking around, just enjoying the French Quarter, and someone comes by and is like, you know what, I'm just gonna ruin the vibes just because I want to, you know. It's like really. Anyway.
It's not fun to do something.
Anyway, folks, I gotta find a convenience store, get some water, get some stuff, cool down. It's not that warm here, but the humidity, the warmth, and walking around combines to create, I lost all my energy, completely just zapped it out of me. I just got nothing left. So, I can't even think straight. Calle de Tolosa. Alright, folks. Well, thanks for joining me. This is the last stream I do in New Orleans. You guys know me. I never, ever live stream from my phone. Usually my live streams are done on high quality cameras in a studio setting. So, yeah, to the people who show up just once and go, your live stream sucks and don't you know how to do anything better? It's like, of course I do. I've been doing this for 8 years. But anyway, thanks you guys. And I will see you all later. The videos that have resulted from all the filming I've done in New Orleans will begin coming out at the end of next week. And then they'll be going week after week after week after that as I work on videos and get them edited together and all that jazz. So thanks to all the supporters who've really made this dream come true. Thanks to all the positive people who stayed behind, defended me. Thank you so much. And to the people who helped contribute to a really positive atmosphere on this channel. Thank you all so much. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.